The Megalodon is widely regarded as both the largest shark to have ever lived on Earth and one of the largest vertebrate predators in history. They have roamed the seas from 28 to 1.6 million years ago, when they were wiped out during the Pleistocene extinction. But according to some people, the Megalodon still exists. A number of videos, including one controversial documentary, allegedly show that the Megalodon is still very much present today. Welcome back to the countdown. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel and turn those notifications on so you never miss our uploads. This is 10 Megalodons caught on camera. Just imagine sitting on your boat, sipping a beer, and seeing this. This man in the video claims to have recorded a giant sea beast that very closely resembles and depicts everything we know about the Megalodon. As apparently the giant shark only swam very close to his boat with no contact whatsoever. We can only imagine the fear upon seeing something like this, and if this video was indeed not forged or meddled with, this could potentially be an actual evidence that the Megalodon is very much real. In October of 2016, video footage from Mariana's Trench was released, showing a massive shark lurking about. They said that a 50-foot shark was found 1 mile down the Mariana's Trench. It is the deepest part of world's oceans, located in the Western Pacific. And while many people suggested it was the Pacific sleeper shark, there was but one issue. The only problem with that theory was that the Pacific sleeper shark grows only to 20 feet, while the shark seen in the video was more than 50 feet long. And as you may wonder how they were able to tell how big it was, that very measurement was estimated using the length of the cage on the seabed, which is 10 feet across. So the question still remains, was it actually a Megalodon? You be the judge. The Black Demon is said to be an enormous black shark off the coast of Mexico's Baja California Peninsula. In recent times, there has been numerous reports from local fishermen seeing the black monstrosity. The Black Demon is said to be 20 to 60 feet long and weighing anywhere between 50 and 100,000 pounds. It is said to resemble a great white, but with very dark coloration and a truly monstrous tail. Some say it could be the Megalodon or a new species of shark, maybe even an oversized great white. Many expeditions, however, were launched to locate this monstrous creature, but sadly they didn't discover anything. Sightings are rare and the creature appears to be elusive. However, a controversial Discovery Channel's documentary was released, but did not receive a very positive feedback. How unlucky can you be to encounter a sea monster on your day off? With no need to say that this kayaker was scared to death, he immediately started paddling away. As mentioned before, Megalodons were extinct an estimated 1.6 million years ago, but some people are not satisfied with this and are convinced that they might still exist. Some documentaries have many people completely convinced that they're still hiding in the ocean. The Kraken is one of our best-known seafaring myths, showing up in popular culture such as the sword and sorcery franchise Clash of the Titans. These aquatic monsters originated from Norse storytelling and have been said to dwell off the shores of Norway and Greenland. The beasts have been depicted as gigantic octopi or squid that attack sailors and their ships. Recent revelations of a real-life colossal squid have given much reason to think these horrifying creatures are the inspiration behind the Kraken. These scientists from New Zealand were recently caught on camera dissecting a hideous specimen of the colossal squid killed near Antarctica. However, they discovered that the squid had 3 hearts, 8 arms, and eyeballs the size of dinner plates. Although Megalodon sharks were massive, they did not appear too frequently in cool waters, making them less likely to attack animals that lived in or near these types of environments. However, this video evidence suggests otherwise. If it actually was a Megalodon in this video, it is very unlikely that any whale or dolphin would be much of a threat or challenge to these animals, except perhaps the killer whale. And whichever whale this was, it didn't have such a good time fighting the Megalodon. A report from 1918 states that when Australian naturalist David Stead was visiting Port Stephens and came across some terrified local crayfish fishermen who were constantly refusing to venture out to their regular deep fishing grounds. When pressed as to what had upset them so much, they related a rather fantastic tale. The fishermen claimed that they had been out fishing the deep waters, collecting their crayfish spots, when an immense shark, reportedly measuring over 35 meters or 115 feet long, swooped in, uprooted, and devoured numerous crayfish spots, totally destroying their equipment and eating their catch. The terrified fishermen reported that the massive shark was unlike anything the seasoned crew had ever seen before. Michael Mayer, a cage diver and aquatic zoologist, stunned the scientific community earlier this year by releasing footage of the largest shark ever filmed, a 7-meter-long female great white, affectionately named Deep Blue. This legendary shark lives off the coast of Guadalupe Island, Mexico, and has not been known to threaten humans. The Megalodon can be seen curiously circling the cage divers and otherwise causing no harm, on contrary, showing much interest in them. Perhaps mellowness comes with old age, as Deep Blue is thought to be at least 50 years old. Another idea about the Megalodon sometimes crops up. Could it be hiding in really deep oceans, escaping our detection? Well, this topic is arguable. Fossil evidence from Megalodons suggests that they preferred shallower, warmer waters and would have inhabited areas rife with large prey needed to sustain their populations. This footage, taken unwittingly by elements of the Brazilian Coast Guard in 2013 during a relatively routine sea-to-air operation. It shows an immense shark passing by a swimmer in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Researchers believe that the fish captured on camera could be as much as 60 feet long. Ironically, the giant was not spotted by the onlookers but discovered later as technicians looked at the video. Knowing how a true megalodon would react to panic and thrashing in the water, Coast Guard's naked eye oversight might just have saved their lives. As our number 1 pick, we have a group of friends who went out on a casual fishing trip. After a while, they've noticed that they were having trouble catching any fish, and soon after, something terrible happened. As the camera was dropped, we can see the boat shaking every couple of seconds as if something was smashing it with brutal force. Allegedly, in following investigations, the boat wreck was found on the bottom of the ocean, and the bodies have never been discovered. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to always be the first one to know when we upload a new video. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.